Alright, so we're back. This is where we left off. Alright, we're in the other text. Okay. It says install the bootloader, blah blah blah. Do this from root environment. Yada yada yada. Okay. So that's what we need to do now. We need to install the bootloader. So, cd into sources. Okay. And it says, what does it say? Oh, I need to make a directory in root. I'm going to call it syslinux. Okay. And I need to copy. Actually, I need to extract this. Extract syslinux part02. And we don't really have to take too much. We have a few things we're going to take out of it, but it's going to set up our bootloader. So, lag. So, I need to copy verbose syslinux core isolinux.bin. I need to copy that up to isolinux. Okay? Okay. That's it. So we'll say remove syslinux 403. And then we can also get rid of our extracted folder too. Or our tarred folder too. We don't need that anymore. Cut down some room. Okay. Now it says we have to move our boot directory, move all to isolinux. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in there, but we'll go back in there and we'll get rid of everything except for what we need. Then it says here we have to remove the directory boot. Okay, and we make a link, make a symlink from isolinux to boot. Okay. Now, let's go into our boot directory here. We're going to take out all these old kernels that we don't need. Unless you want to leave them, you can leave them, but they're not really pointing to anything right now, right? Because when we go back in to set up this config file, the bootloader config, it's not going to point to any of these kernels in here according to this documentation here. You could probably append that and add those, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to get rid of the stuff I don't need. So I'm going to say list, I'm going to say grep 22. Actually, I can say 2.6, probably get me more. Okay. Then I'm going to say xargs, remove those lines. Okay. So I got rid of all the old stuff. Okay. This is what I say when we have this target kernel here, or this target system. It's good to copy over something because you're going to be pretty much mangling up your system pretty good. This is only one instance of it, but you're going to get that a lot. You know, oh my god, this thing is really meant to work off a live CD only. So now we want to cat into. So let's get back out. We want to cat into isolinux. We want to make a config file. Okay. So let's say into config eof. Now we could put this to vi or something like that, but I noticed that we get better tab completion with this. Okay, default boot CD, that's good. Prompt, yes. Let's say timeout. Timeout. Change this timeout to whatever you want. I'll call 40, doesn't matter. Let's say label. It's going to be boot CD. Space space. Let's say kernel is, remember our kernel name, which was in our case live CD. Not according to this here, it says LFS kernel. We say append init trid. We're going to say it's initrid dot gz, which we haven't made yet. Say root is going to equal, say tab. Alright. Let's say init is going to equal Linux RC, which we have not created yet. RAM disk size is going to be 16,384. Alright, I'm going to pause and check that over real quick. Everything looks fine. And then you say again label, and make it integer shell. Okay. I think that's right. That's right. And our kernel is going to be live CD. Get some space room up here. Okay. And then we're going to say append initrid equals init dot gz root. It's going to equal dev ram 0 init equal bin bash and RAM disk size will be 16,384. Okay, I think that looks right. I hope. Okay, that's good. So after that's done, just EOF that. Now our config file is all set up. Okay. Now you see a big string, a big length of PowerPC stuff here, and it's kind of good because I do have a PowerPC and I would like to do this on, but I don't. I'm glad they got that there. That was good to see, but we don't need that. Okay. So then here on part 4 it says move etc var home and root to fake need write from the ch root environment. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We need to make a directory, PV. I'm going to say fake need write, and RAM disk. Okay, looks good. Okay. We need to cd into root. We need to move verbose etc var root home into fake need write. Okay. And we need now, after that's done, we need to make symlinks back out. So we'll say link symbolic fake need write etc to etc. We need to make var to var. We need to link root to root, and one more, home to home to home. Okay. That says we could do a little check here and see if they worked or not. So we can do that. Let's say ls, or actually lsl, we'll grep out. Don't forget to throw in that backtick there. That's a escape, so you can actually get that read. If not, if you didn't throw that backtick there, that's what you would get. Okay, so make sure you throw that backtick. All right, so that's what you got. That's what it says. That's what it looks like. That's fine, and that's that. All right, so the next one, what we need to do is we need to create a boot script which mounts the RAM disk. So I'm gonna cut the video here, keep it nice and short. Alright, and the next one will be creating the RAM disk boot script. So don't reboot, and I'll be right back.